This is my favorite Peruvian sandwich. It is the chicharrón. It looks refreshing from over here. I'll try my crepe here. We ate there more than anywhere else, so we obviously like it.
And then we have something called sangrecita, which is blood, chicken blood to be precise.
It's a pavo sandwich, meaning it's turkey, just a ton of meat.
As you can see, we kind of went with a Spanish theme because that's also the type of food you can find here in Peru.
Good morning, everyone. Greetings once again from Lima, Peru. We're having such a great time in the city. We thought we'd make another video.
Yes, so it is morning. As you can see, a little bit of a foggy start to the day, but that's how it is along the coast. And in this video, we're going to be taking you on a little breakfast tour. We're going to be showing you 3 different breakfasts here in Lima, Peru. Today we're starting off with a classic Peruvian breakfast. We're taking you to a place called La Lucha, Sangucheria, Criolla, which specializes in sandwiches.
I'm really excited to be heading back here. This is one of the first restaurants we ever ate at. I think it's one of the great restaurants that combines quality and affordability too.
Yes.
And so this place is great. There's a location near the Parque Kennedy, the Kennedy Park, but this one's a little closer to our apartment, just kind of crossing the street from Larcomar. And yeah, super pumped to be going back there. I already know what we're gonna order. Like we've got it pinpointed. we actually went there the other day. And
yesterday for a little test run.
We did. We gave it a little test run, so we know what we're gonna get.
Yes.
We're excited. We're pumped, and we can't wait to show you what a savory breakfast looks like in Lima, Peru.
Your sandwich has arrived.
So excited for this, guys. This is my favorite Peruvian sandwich. It is the chicharrón. It's basically it's pork that's been cooked in its own fat. Basically, yeah.
So basically they cook the pork in a pot,
right? And
then the fat it releases, that's what they later fry the pork in.
It's crispy on the outside and really, really juicy and tender. And then it also comes with one of my favorite additions, the camote, which is actually the sweet potato. Whoops, there's so much it's falling out. For a small fee, you can upgrade it to the double size.
Yeah, for 4 soles, which is like $1.
Sorry, it's $1, so basically $1.
And 50% more meat.
50% more meat. Comes in a gourmet bun. So super excited to try this.
Take that bite.
Oh man. Oh yeah, the pork is just to die for, guys. It's just so tender. Perfect breakfast sandwich, especially if you're craving something savory. And to wash it down, I've got the classic chicha morada, the purple corn drink. It's the most refreshing thing you can have in Peru. If you're sweating, if you're dehydrated, if you need a drink to complement your meal, this is the one I'd recommend the most.
Drink some purple corn with lemon.
This one's quite sweet. Also has like hints of cinnamon, so really nice. Great start to the day having a breakfast like this. Just absolutely love it.
Okay, so for my sandwich I got the pollo a la brasa, which is like a rotisserie chicken. It comes with lettuce, comes with tomato on a nice bun, so let's dig in. That is so good. Wow. Really like that one. And I should mention, we got 3 sauces. If you have a look down here, this one is rocoto, which is like a red pepper. Then we have ají, which is the yellow spice. And then we have a tartar sauce. So let's put some ají on that sandwich.
Let's spice up our life and our sandwich.
Spice up our breakfast. So good. I love this stuff.
And how about that drink?
How about that drink? We nearly forgot about this.
Yeah.
So I got the juice with orange, pineapple, and strawberry. That's nice and natural.
Yeah.
They asked me if I wanted to add sugar to it, but honestly, this is pretty sweet on its own.
Looks refreshing from over here.
That's good stuff.
Good stuff, huh?
I'm happy.
Great little meal over here.
Yeah.
Oh, gracias. Here are the French fries.
They are here.
They are here, and we're gonna try. You're gonna try them in the dipping sauces.
Yes. Let's start with rocoto.
Okay.
The red chili pepper.
What's that?
That's nice.
Next. What's this
I
one?
like it when it burns.
No spice, no life.
That's a yellow ají.
Okay.
We get that with almost every meal here. I've got to say, they love their ají in Peru. It comes with lots of dishes, and then the tartar. So good. I'm so happy here. And I should mention, this is kind of like breakfast and lunch. So if you're looking for a brunch option here in Peru, this is a very good option because it's very filling. It's a lot of food, a lot of tasty food, so you're not going to leave anything behind. So yeah, really great spot. It's called Lucha Sangucheria. We try to come here every time we're in the city, and we really love it.
We love it. Love this place.
Well.
That was fantastic.
Always wonderful.
Always wonderful.
Always good food.
Yeah, and the price was wonderful too. So it came to 48 soles, which at current exchange with the US dollar is exactly 12.60. We actually did the math this time, guys. Let's just throw in approximate numbers at you. So yeah, phenomenal value. We are satisfied. Definitely like kind of comfortably full. Definitely not gut busting. Just a great place to go, and we kind of went at the right time when it just opened because it was really starting to get busy.
Oh yeah, get there early if you can, otherwise be prepared.
The lunch crowds like we've seen at the other location in Parque Kennedy, it was really crowded, and sometimes the lines are quite big. I mean, when you're serving up good food at a good price, you'll have people lining up for that, for sure.
So that is it for today's breakfast, and we'll see you soon with another.
What's the next one?
All right. Good morning, everyone.
It's a new day.
New day, another breakfast.
Yeah, quiet Sunday, basically.
Very quiet. Today the ocean smells like fish. There's this funny little smell wafting in over the neighborhood. It's a bit strange. It's a little bit foggy. But we are taking you out for breakfast, and we are heading to Manolo, which is one of our favorite places for churros and hot chocolate. Yeah.
Basically, if I was wearing flexible pants that didn't have a fixed waistline, and I was eating at Manolo's every day, yeah, that's the only way that would work out. Everything else would get tighter. So, I mean, you go for some great comfort, high calorie food over there, and it's just a classic diner atmosphere.
Yes.
Something it's right near Parque Kennedy Park, and it's a great location. It's a classic place. Apparently your mom has memories of going there as a kid.
Yeah, she used to go there as a child, so now we go there, and it's just a family spot.
It's a family tradition, and it's probably one of the places we've ate at more than anywhere else over the years that we've been coming to Lima on and off. So it's exciting for us to be going back, and it'll be our first time that we've revisited it on this trip. So I'm super pumped, ready to eat. I brought my appetite.
Manolo. Well, where do we begin?
The time has come for those amazing los churros, the churros, right?
Yes.
These are probably one of my favorite sweet breakfast items that you can get in Lima, Peru. So basically what we've got here is thick Spanish style hot chocolate. And when I say thick, like, I'm not joking, guys. Like, look at this. It's not runny at all. It's like kind of like a chocolate sludge. And so what you do is you dunk these in just like that, and you take a tasty bite. Watch this. Oh man, I haven't had those in a while. I'm having a moment over here. This is so good. So this is thick, rich, sweet hot chocolate, and nothing absorbs it better than a churros, which is also sweet too. You can see the granules of sugar. Such a epic combination, really. So what you can do, if you're taking a bite from this side, then you can grab it here, and without contaminating it with your saliva, You can take the other part and get the best of both sides, the best of both worlds. Look at that.
Samuel's got the system down.
I've got a system in place, guys. A little bit of a potential hazard. It's really easy to drip it all over the place. So you want to take your bite as close to the hot chocolate as possible. Okay. Let's try. The best.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Oh, muy amable. Ok, sí. Perfecto. So my food is here, but now the stuffed churro.
Yeah, so guys, check out this. This is filled with manjar blanco, the delectable caramel spread that you can have on cakes, stuffed inside churros and alfajores. Goes good at anything. So this is definitely a bigger churros. It's hollowed out and it's just full of this stuff. So let's try a bite. It's taking the churros to a whole new level. It's so amazing. These were just made, like, the manjar blanco is still a little bit warm. That's how fresh this is made. This is the best. This one's the best. And you don't need to dip it in chocolate because it's got the manjar blanco.
And what juice did you get?
Oh yeah, I got the maracuya.
Which is?
It's passion fruit.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's one of the most popular juices you can get in Peru. This is fresh squeezed. You can see it frothing at the top. Ooh, it's nice and tart. More tart than it is sweet. But actually, it's a nice contrast with the pure sweetness of the churros and the hot chocolate.
So my food also arrived, and I ordered the Spanish tortilla. As you can see, we kind of went with a Spanish theme for today's breakfast because that's also the type of food you can find here in Peru.
Yeah.
Since it was a Spanish colony, you do get Spanish food here. And the potato and egg tortilla is one of those classics. Morning traffic on a Sunday morning. How is that possible? I don't know. Ooh, that is good. Freshly made. I like how the eggs in the middle are still like a little bit soft, a little bit runny.
That's the way you like it. That's not the way I like it.
I don't like dry, overcooked eggs, so this is really good.
I actually do.
And it came with 3 pieces of garlic bread.
Oh, wonderful.
Try that. I can smell the garlic emanating. So good. Wow. I've become more of a savory breakfast person over the years. This is very nice. My grandma would be very proud. I have ordered papaya juice, which is what she has for breakfast every single day. And this was made with fresh papaya.
I wonder if that's a secret to her longevity. Secret elixir.
Ooh, that's nice. It's so like smooth and creamy. It's just made like with ice and papaya, and it's just like natural sweetness. Very, very good. But I have my eye on the churros, guys. Even though I'm saying I'm like a savory person and all, Sam certainly must need help with the half a dozen plain churros and 2 stuffed ones. Am I correct?
I will.
Another successful breakfast in the books.
Oh man, I'm sufficiently full.
Ooh, that was good.
On a bit of a sugar high. I'm gonna go burn this off with a nice long walk in Miraflores along the coast. I think you're gonna have to go have tea with your grandma.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see my grandma. And as always, we wanted to tell you the price.
Yeah.
That meal was 86 soles conversion.
Roughly like 23 US dollars. So yeah, this one was a little pricier, but I mean, we did get more food, and it's also just a really famous diner and probably the heart of Miraflores.
It is. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and we went for something different, you know, like yesterday we showed you more of a classic Peruvian breakfast.
Right.
This time around we wanted to show you more of a Spanish inspired breakfast.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, if we were going for super classic stuff, we'd be having humitas, tamales,
Right.
Stuff like that. Stuff we've shown you on previous trips.
That's actually what you usually have with your grandma for breakfast.
Yes, that would be my breakfast at home.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it for this part, and we'll see you again shortly with breakfast number 3.
Breakfast number 3.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
once
morning.
Again.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, it's day 3, huh?
Day 3.
Yep.
We're taking you out for a 3rd breakfast. We were up bright and early, and this restaurant opens up at 7 a.m.
That's nice.
We're on our way.
Yeah, we're on our way. So this one's going to be a bit more of a traditional breakfast, right?
Yes. So this one is called Chicharroneria Don Lucho. And well, as the name suggests, they specialize in chicharrón, which is pork. And yeah, it's going to be very traditional Peruvian food. We're actually planning to order a platter. So I'm very excited for that. I hope you brought your appetite.
Yeah,
and
definitely have.
Loads of food coming up.
Loads of food coming up, and this was a recommendation from your aunt. So
yes, it was.
Very cool.
Ooh, chicharrones Don Lucho. You hungry?
Aquí. Sí, sí.
And let's go in this way. Well, until the food gets here, we do have drinks.
Yeah, I'm going to taste test them both.
Alrighty.
So we have the wine over here is the frothy pineapple, known locally as piña. So these are all freshly made juices. It's just amazing. Let's try it. Oh man. Pineapple is so good, you don't need to add any sugar to it. It's already so naturally sweet. Such a big difference between having the pineapple freshly made into juice than having, say, the concentrate. Just notice immediately. Okay, now I'm gonna try yours.
Mine is papaya and orange.
That's what you have every day for breakfast with your grandma. And I love papaya too, so they're both equally as good. They're just completely different flavors. Yours is a little smoother and mine a little more sweet and tart.
Look at that, Sam.
Sandwich con pavos, eh?
Sí.
Oh, muchas gracias. Wow. Oh, gigante.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
All right, guys, so the food is here. Amazing platter. This is like their specialty, and it includes all the traditional breakfast items that a Peruvian breakfast constitutes, right? So we have the chicharrón, which is the pork. You can see that all over here. I'm gonna serve one slice on the plate so that underneath you can see all the sweet potato.
Were you astonished by the size?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, we probably should have ordered one thing and that would have been enough.
I probably didn't need to order that, but I'm not complaining.
Yeah. So then we have the pork, we have the sweet potato, which is the camote.
Yeah.
We have, what else do we have here? Okay, well, we have the tamal, and I always confuse the two, the tamal and the humita. But basically, one is made with corn flour and the other one is made with corn pulp, so it has more of a texture. And then we have something called sangrecita, which is blood, chicken blood to be precise. So in many cultures, they have the blood sausage with cow's blood. This is chicken. I'm gonna let Sam try it because I'm feeling a little ambivalent.
Huh?
Yes.
You're gonna throw me under the bus.
And then we have the canchita, which is this little corn here. So I shall try these 3 items, and let's start with the pork. And the pork is very tender, and it has a nice gravy.
Sweet gravy, or?
Yeah, it is kind of sweet. I like it. This is the same kind of pork that you get in your chicharrón sandwich, which we showed you in the first breakfast. You get your pork, your sweet potato, and your onions, all in a nice little bun. And these onions are so good because they have lime juice on them. I'm gonna try some sweet potato.
That's one of my favorite things to eat in Peru.
Yeah.
That sweet potato is so good.
This is a very filling meal if you think about it. Like, that's That's gonna get you through lunch.
We could have used at least probably 2 more people, especially when you factor in the sandwich as well.
I know. It didn't say for 2, for 3, for 4.
What value though?
Yeah. Oh, and now the tamal. Little tamal. Yeah. We were eating tamales every single day for breakfast when we first got here. And then after a week, it was like, I need a break from this. And I kind of switched over to a sweet breakfast of crepes. But now that we're at the end of the trip, it's like, yeah, I'm going to miss the tamales. So I want to have a bit more.
You're ready for savory again.
That is good, though. I am very pleased. Shall we show your sandwich and the chicken blood?
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
So I'm going to try the sandwich.
Yes.
First thing I noticed is just look at how generous the portion of meat that's in there. So it's a pavo sandwich, meaning it's turkey, and I'm really excited for it. It looks like it has the same sauce or glaze as your pork. Let's try that out. Oh, super tender turkey. Wow, it's juicy too. The sauce that you were describing is exactly what I have on my sandwich.
And do you want to add some of the onion in there?
Yeah, that would be a good idea. That would make it even juicier, right?
Yeah.
And that would also give it, change its flavor profile a bit.
Yeah.
But man, this is good. Like, it's just a ton of meat. Also mentioned I really like the bun as well. Tastes like very freshly made. That's a great sandwich. So now it's time for me.
I will just
bring out the cutlery
and
try the blood sauces. Sorry, it's not blood sauces.
It's
the
chicken blood.
Chicken blood.
Fried chicken blood.
Whoa, look at that. I'm gonna take a big bite, guys. There's no wimping out here from me. Okay. So I don't dislike it. Actually, I kind of like it, believe it or not. It's very much in the organ category of meats. I mean, if you can handle liver, if you can handle having intestines, things like that, you'll have no problem with this. This is actually not nearly as chewy. It's a softer, more tender texture. It has that that organy aftertaste. But I don't mind it at all. I'll gladly eat it. So
it's great to combat anemia.
There you go. I don't need iron pills. I can just take spoonfuls of this.
Well, friends, we are out of the restaurant with a to-go bag. That was so much food.
The portion defeated us.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably could have tried to tackle it all, but the rest of the day would have been an entire write-off. Would have been digesting and probably in a food coma. But
so we're gonna take it home, share it with Grandma. Morning
not to get run over.
This is a city that doesn't have a lot of street lights.
No.
You just kind of get to an intersection and it's like, okay, who goes first?
Yeah, it's a game of chicken. And the pedestrians don't win here. Yeah,
pedestrians are not a top priority. But anyways, price point, that was 94 soles.
Yeah, it came to I think $24.70 exactly.
Yes, in US dollars.
So yeah, great value. I mean, $12 per person. It was a gigantic breakfast feast. We could have used more helping mouths, not hands, helping mouths. And the juices were really nice and fresh and natural. Yeah. And so overall, I loved it. I'd go back and eat that again for sure.
Really cool spot.
It's the kind of breakfast you'd want to have if you were really hungry or you had a lot to do that day. Get started off with some calories. So
indeed,
it's great.
So I think we're going to show you guys one more breakfast. This is not Peruvian at all, but tomorrow we're going to take you out for one more meal. A little something sweet. We hope you enjoy it. Yes. So we will see you then.
See you for a fourth day.
This is a very loud street. My goodness. Toodles. Toodles. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
From a very foggy morning here along the coast in Lima. It is our last day here, so we thought we would take you for one final breakfast. This is not a Peruvian breakfast by any means, by any stretch of the imagination.
This is a fun Miraflores coastal walk breakfast. That's how I would describe it.
So we've gone to this place a few times over the course of our stay. It's a place called Beso Francés, French Kiss. We actually started off the trip. Our first video from Lima was having breakfast at the French Kiss.
It was there.
So it kind of makes sense that we're ending here as well.
Closing the circle.
Closing the circle, and let me show you the views. I'm just gonna turn around here.
You see the fog?
Yeah. This is another foggy one, guys.
So basically the fog, if and when it does lift, usually more like around 9 or 10, sometimes even 11. Sometimes it just doesn't lift, so
I know.
you don't know what you're gonna get, right?
Yeah.
But this is very typical morning Lima weather.
Morning Lima. So we're gonna have crepes to make us happy.
We are.
Alrighty. Keeping it cash over here.
Look at this, guys.
What's yours? Want to tell us?
Mine is the manjar blanco.
Which is what?
Delectable caramel spread.
Okay.
Right? That's Peruvian. Dulce de leche is Argentinian. So
and what else is in there?
We also have banana in there.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, and we both got the same juice.
Yeah, and it's fresh squeezed orange juice. Like they've got all their oranges stacked in the little shop, and they squeeze it in front of you. And
the
it's
old school style too,
old
right?
School, yeah.
With that special device.
Look at that glass, filled to the rim.
Teemin. Let's try that. Let me try my grape here.
Oh my goodness, the birds are here. We've been feeding the birds. Whenever we come for crepes. I'm having the Nutella one, by the way. And they come and they sing to us and they expect some crepe.
I wonder if we could bring one to the table. No, they're not that bold. Okay, I'll show feeding one.
Okay, let's feed them in this direction. Are birds meant to eat crepe? I don't know, but they're singing for it.
Oh, they like it. I might just throw it a little bit closer to it.
Yes. Doesn't want to get that close. Got to build the trust.
There you go.
And there you go.
Oh.
Great little birdie. Happy breakfast.
Happy breakfast.
Enjoy breakfast, birdie.
Yeah, to be honest, they're very habituated to eating this because they literally won't stop chirping until you give it to them. So yeah, I don't feel that I can't feel that bad because I mean they're singing for it, right? they're earning it.
They're earning their breakfast. Yeah. And you get beautiful views at this restaurant, but today the fog is so thick that you can't actually see the ocean down below.
Like nothing.
No.
So.
And in case you end up staying in the neighborhood of Miraflores, there are 3 locations of this cafe that I know of, all along the coast. One's by the Love Park, one's here by the bridge. There's another one in Larcomar, which is like a shopping center on a cliff.
You really can't miss it if you're walking the circuit here. This is the one we've gone to the most. It's the closest to the apartment, and yeah, it's been kind of a part of our routine in Lima. So it does feel natural that we're finishing off here with this crepe.
One more cool thing about this place, they have a little QR code on their crepe holder. You scan it with your phone, and it shares different love stories from French people in history. So today I got Coco Chanel and Boy Capel. Who did you get?
I got the
same one. Same one. But sometimes there's been like 3 of us here and we each get a different love story to read. How do we eat?
Go.
Romance.
It is the Besos Creperia after all, right?
The French kiss.
Yeah.
Alrighty guys. Oh, there we go. Now we've got to clean your lens. There's a little piece of fluff.
Self-cleaning.
But yeah, we just finished that breakfast, so now we're going for a little walk, getting our morning exercise because today breakfast came beforehand.
You gotta burn off that manjar blanco, man. That's got some sugar in it.
And also just kind of walk through our favorite park before we head out later today.
Yeah. So
let's do Price Point.
Price Point. So 48 soles, right?
48 soles, yes.
It's about $12. 12 US, 6 each. Fresh squeezed juice, nice, hot, tasty crepe. I'd say that's a good deal. And yeah, I mean, we ate there more than anywhere else, so we obviously like it.
Multiple times a week. And they also have savory crepes with ham and cheese, and you can get a pizza one with like tomato sauce. There's so many options.
Why haven't I tried that one?
I know.
That's so weird that I somehow didn't manage to try the pizza one.
What's up, pizza lovers?
Jeez. I let myself down, guys.
So
But,
I would say that concludes our little breakfast video. Lots of Peruvian foods and then just some fun ones thrown in for good measure.
yeah.
So we hope you enjoyed it. If you have tried Peruvian breakfast, let us know which were your favorite food items, because there's quite a bit that we didn't even get to show. There's just so much to try.
Yeah.
So little time.
So also, if you have some favorite restaurants in Lima that you go for your breakfast, let us know, because the recommendations we've been getting here have always been good. So
Yes.
spread the word. Okay.
We always save them for a future trip.
Yeah.
Toodles!
All right. Ciao, ciao, guys.